Hi students, it's Miss B. We're looking at this Drumbit app again. Type DRUM like a drum, the instrument, and BIT, bit like a small amount, .app, and you'll come to this website. One of the things you might notice about this is it doesn't really seem like there's a pattern. We talked a little bit about having that AB or ABC or ABCD pattern to tie it all together. That pattern is our timekeeper. This kick drum is an A-B pattern, and you can hear how even though there seems to be a lot going on here, that it will still tie it together. We looked at tempo. I'm going to back this tempo down a bit. Actually, it'll be quicker to do this. And we've got it at 80 beats a minute, which is our standard. I got all of these pretty loud. I'm going to back that off for you guys. Now there's a lot of buttons on here, and we talked about these volume buttons, pitch, all of these different things. When you look at panning, that is the distribution in your ear, left or right. If you have all the way over, it will alternate which headphone, which speaker will play. Let's take a look at what that sounds like. And I'm going to do you hear that? Changes ears back and forth. Okay. So the top two are in one ear, the bottom two are in another ear. Sometimes you'll hear a song that will alternate between the speakers or the headphones, and this is exactly what they did, something similar. You can play around with that a little bit. Of course, you have your filters. And then you can always set. You can say, okay, whenever I open this, I want it to keep the last thing I composed. If I click that off, whenever I open it, it'll always be blank. If I always want the tip bar on, I can do that. My default kit, I could tell it that I always want to come back to house. It will do that for me. My tempo, all of it, the volume. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then up in here, you have the ability to have a pattern. You can do a brand new one, but you can also save that. I'm going to cancel that. And then always record. I know that you can usually save a file and then come back to it, but some computers really don't do that. So just to be on the safe side, I always like to go ahead and record my pattern beforehand. Again, this is one of those apps that it's really hard to completely mess anything up. As long as you have that consistent beat, no matter what you do through the rest of it, you can kind of play around with different patterns and it will sound good together, usually. You might have to click off one or two here and there, but overall, you'll be able to make music very easily simply by drawing patterns. Play around with this a little bit more, see what patterns you can make, those AB, ABC, ABCD patterns, and some of those random patterns, and find out what kind of music you like composing best. Again, as always, the most important part of composing music is to have fun. Bye.